Hi, I'm Alicia Bramlet, and I've been going to New Bridges for just about 2 years. And I first became a believer in Christ actually after I joined the Marine Corps. Someone took me to church, and it was my first introduction to a relationship with Him. And I fell in love with God, and I fell in love with His love and the wisdom that came from knowing Him. And I had fallen away for a little while later as I got older, and always kept in fellowship with Him, but walked in blindness for a while, and came back with Him, and have been walking back with Him strong and surrendered to Him ever since. What I've found that really helps me to stay close to God and oneness is He's definitely given me a spirit of service, and I think God instilled in me a service gift, and so I was always following in these directions, but I didn't know why I was doing it or what it was for, whether it was doing a great job at work or helping someone out or going to an orphanage and stuff like that. But then when I came to know Him and knew His heart, then I understood why He made me the way He made me. I think God's called Chad and I both to serving people and using Chad's gift and serving the community, and we're really involved in helping with the fire relief and the evacuees and families with that. It was like 2 in the morning and I couldn't sleep, and I'm thumbing through Facebook and seeing just a huge desperate situation, and seeing people just really want to help and not sure how to do that. And we met a guy that is running the evacuation center in Orfino, and when Chad and I went up there to deliver supplies, he himself was evacuated, and they were telling him he was probably going to lose his house that night. And his concern was for all the other people. He wanted to make sure no person went without a case of water. And those people like that are just inspiring. And there's been several times where with my kids and my family, I'm always wanting to set an example of what it looks like to actually be the hands and feet of Christ, and what it means to actually truly love on people, not just say it, but actually get involved and do stuff. And so I've had my kids involved in several projects where we've had leftover roses, and we'll take them to the retirement center, and we handed them out for Mother's Day. And watching my kids get more out of that than the people getting the roses, and just watching them learn how to love on people in simple ways. We've, in the summertime, bought a bunch of gator eggs and went and handed them out to people working in their yards, and stepping out of our comfort zones just to get to know people, to take care of their yards, stuff like that. If you do feel like that is a gift that God's given you, and you'll know, because that's where a lot of joy will come from. And you just have to give into that and join groups that spur that on. Hospitality, working with, whether it's just serving if you have a heart for kids, serving in the ministry with the kids and teaching them in Sunday school, or start loving on people and being open to what God shows around you and where He speaks to you of where there's a need, and just meeting those small needs.